Understanding the law and its flexible application in Buddhism. In Buddhism, Dharma, or the law, refers to the teachings and practices that lead to liberation. But when one clings to the law rigidly, forgetting its purpose, the same Dharma can become a chain instead of a path to freedom. This subtle attachment is known as attachment to the law, mistaking the means for the end. The Buddha once said, "Even the Dharma must be abandoned. How much more so what is not the Dharma?" This paradoxical teaching reveals a profound truth. Wisdom is found not in holding tight, but in knowing when to let go. Attachment to the law arises easily in spiritual practice. A practitioner might strictly follow precepts, meditate daily, or chant scriptures, all good practices, yet still fall into arrogance or judgment. For example, someone who keeps vegetarianism might criticize others who do not, thinking, "I am more virtuous." In that very moment, pride replaces compassion, and the essence of the Dharma is lost. The Buddhist teaching is not about external form, but about transforming the heart. To understand flexible application, one must grasp the balance between principle and adaptability, between not changing and changing. Not changing means keeping the core of the teaching, wisdom and compassion, untouched. Changing means adjusting methods according to time, place, and circumstance. For example, in ancient times, monks meditated in forests because life was simple and quiet. Today, a layperson working in a busy city can practice mindfulness at work, during meals, or while driving. Both paths are valid if they lead to awareness and kindness. Flexibility does not mean carelessness. It means understanding the spirit rather than clinging to the form. Attachment to the law often comes from intellectual understanding without inner realization. One may hear that all things are impermanent and conclude that nothing matters, ignoring responsibility. Or one may think everything is empty and use it as an excuse to escape effort. These are classic misunderstandings, clinging to words instead of insight. Real wisdom does not deny worldly truths, it transforms our relationship with them. A wise person still works, loves, and serves others, but without attachment or fear. Like a swimmer in water, the water remains, but it no longer threatens to drown. The Buddha offered countless methods because people have countless minds. Meditation, chanting, mindfulness, or acts of compassion, all are medicines for different conditions. To claim my way is the only way is itself attachment to the law. Imagine someone who refuses all medicine except one type of pill, even if the illness is different. Such rigidity prevents healing. Similarly, a Buddhist who clings to a single form of practice misses the greater truth that all paths, rightly practiced, point to freedom. In everyday life, understanding and applying the law flexibly brings harmony and ease. A teacher may discipline students firmly one day, then gently another, depending on their state of mind, not out of favoritism, but compassion. A business person can remain honest and principled, yet adapt strategies as situations change. In family life, a parent may balance discipline with tenderness. This is the spirit of unchanging within change, keeping the heart steady while adapting the form. When guided by wisdom, flexibility becomes strength. When driven by ego, it turns into chaos. If life is like a river, the Dharma is the boat. Once we have crossed to the other shore, carrying the boat on our back is pointless. The law is meant to free us, not bind us. To cling to it after it has served its purpose is like keeping the medicine after being cured. True understanding is not about rigidly being right, but about being liberated from right and wrong altogether. The goal of the Buddhist path is not perfection in form, but awakening of heart.